Hey everybody, and welcome to the Bullshit Party! And in this one we're going to be taking a close look at the new Podium vehicle, the Rune Zhaba. That thing over there. Yep, it looks very interesting, it's very distinctive, and in this video I'm going to be taking you on a tour of its exterior, its interior, the way it's customized in Los Santos Customs, probably, and the goal of this video at the end is to tell you if it's worth it or not. Now with that out of the way, let's start with the 360 around the Zhaba while I give you some facts about it. First and foremost, this vehicle is based on the real-world SERP. It's a company that I'm not really familiar with, but it's very distinctive in the way it looks. It's supposed to be a really cool off-road amphibious vehicle. That's right, it can go on water, that you can basically drive on any terrain. At least that's the promise. In terms of in-game, its interactivity, you can open both of its doors on the front and the flaps on the back. It can sit 4 people, as you can see, 2 in the back and 2 in the front. And yeah, it's a pretty cool looking vehicle in my opinion. It was released in the beginning of 2020, which makes it about 4 years old as of the making of this video. And yeah, it's an off-roader, in case you couldn't tell, and it costs $2.4 million in-game currency. As for the interior, you have this interesting animation going on when going inside it. And I gotta say, the interior of it looks glorious. You can really talk to your friends in the back if you have more than 2 people, but it is what it is. In terms of the way the vehicle sounds, oh, but it's an interesting sound, and I don't know if you're catching that, but it goes to 13,000 RPM. Really cool. And yeah, it's it's a real, honestly, it's one of the coolest vehicles added to the game. I don't know what else to tell you. In terms of its performance, of course, it's gonna be an all-wheel drive vehicle. And with that out of the way, let's go to Los Santos Customs and customize the Zhaba. I almost call it the Sherp because I'm just so used to that name associating with this you know, form of vehicle. And as always, on our way to Los Santos Customs, I'm gonna be telling you about basically how the vehicle handles and performs in its current default state. One thing that I want to mention is that this was on the Podium about 3 years ago, a little bit less I think, and I actually reviewed it, remember nothing about it aside from the fact that it goes on water. But yeah, in terms of performance, as you can see, it's really difficult to drive in the rain, but these conditions are exactly why this vehicle was created, to be able to go anywhere and do anything. Now, it's a little bit slippery, which is really unexpected, but it is what it is. In terms of acceleration, as you can see, it's more of a joke than anything else. Even though it's an off-roader, it's still a slow off-roader. Let's go through here. And of course, I'm crashing into everything because I want to see the capabilities of this thing. It can be purchased, something that I didn't mention, from the Warstock Cash and Carry website, which means this is technically on, you know, an armored vehicle. Wow. Yeah, the handling is just off the charts. Weird. But acceleration, as I said, bad. Top speed, bad. Handling, bad. But this is not the point of the vehicle. You're not going to win any races with this. But it is, however, really, really armored, which is a huge plus. Something that I'm really concerned about is the way it's going to behave when we go into customizing it in Los Santos Customs. Are we going to have a horrible customization experience? Wow, it can barely go through here. So slow. Oh, and yeah, I really can't drive. But yeah, I'm really curious to see how it's gonna perform after fully modifying it. I don't even know what type of modification we can do to it. So there's only one way to find that out, and that's to going in Los Santos Customs, of course, as soon as I get there. I'm bad at driving. And here we are. Then I guess no animation. Let's see, we can sell it for $30,000, which is actually almost triple the amount of normal vehicles. And actually 30,000% the amount of most vehicles on the Podium. In any case, repair the vehicle. And yeah, it looks really weird because it's so tall here. Let's upgrade all the performance options up front so we don't forget anything at the end. Almost forgot the engine there. Now let's see, we also have the transmission and the turbo. Okay, now it's on to customizing the front bumper, and wow, this is pointless. I guess let's go with the secondary bar. On the rear, we can go with the secondary bar as well. The engine we already did. The exhausts. Let me look at those stock exhausts. They look interesting. Let's see, we can have one on the side. We can have a dual exhaust. Actually, this one looks better, the truck exhaust. And, wow, not a lot of options there, Rockstar. Thank you. Now, let's see. I think I want to go with a primary, secondary. I don't know, maybe this one. I legitimately see no difference between them. Fenders. Ooh, this is interesting. We can customize the fenders of the vehicle. Ooh, more lights. Getting better. Now, let's see. We can have alternate lights. I think those are supposed to light up in a different color. Not sure, though. But you betcha we are going to be testing it out. Now, something that I want to mention is I don't think that the vehicle usually comes this way. Because you see, when we go down and back up, we have this stock fender situation happening here. So I think the special part of this being a podium vehicle is that you can go fenderless, basically like this. And if you choose something else, I don't think there's going back, because as you see, hovering over the stock fender option just gives us more fenders. But yeah, as I said before, more lights, more better. So we are gonna be going with this one. Yep. And the front grille. Let's see. Can we put more lights on? What is this? Open panel? Oh, the open panel. Okay, I get it. Maybe the tow hooks, the dual ones. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, the livery situation here. Let's see what we can do. Well, I can make this the money mobile, which is actually kind of ugly, but it is what it is. I guess this is a new version of livery or something. Wow, we have a lot of liveries here. Over 30 of them. Actually, exactly 30 of them, because one of them is just the non-option. So here is everything that we can choose from, and I gotta say, they're really, really ugly, so I'm gonna go with the non-option. Well, the non-option, for at least for now, respraying the end at the end of the stent at Los Santos Customs. I really can't talk today for some reason. Let's see. On the roof of the vehicle, we're gonna be going with none, because all of those are ugly. Black plastic or carbon fiber? Let's go with carbon fiber, because it looks a little bit more bulletproof. We can put some extra racks on the vehicle, and those are all cosmetic, of course, so we're not gonna be going with those. Side panels, yeah, those are, I guess, interesting. The vented one maybe looks cool. Yeah, let's go with this one. Whoops. Actually, and this one, because I want my peeps in the back to be able to see, and I think this makes an impact. Now let's see. Transmission turbo we already did. Wheels, I am actually really bulletproof fast and custom blah 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 blah. Tire enhancements, we can go bulletproof, and they are actually bulletproof, so we can go with the standard tires, even though I don't know why would you want to do that. And tire smoke. Too bad we can have, for example, something say on the side of the tire, or maybe change the rims, but it is what it is. Now, let's see. Windows. Well, too bad that the front windows don't change, but yeah, I guess the limo tint makes sense in this situation. And it's time to respray the vehicle. And as always, I ask you guys, the viewers of the Bullshit Party, what color do you want me to make the vehicle in the video you're watching right now? And for this week, most of you suggested black. So we're making it pink, I guess. Nah, I'm kidding. We're making it black. So let's see. Metallic. I guess this is metallic black. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Matte black. It's maybe a little bit better. Maybe. In any case, as always, thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll, and hopefully you like the outcome. And if that's the case, please share the video, give a like, become a channel member, and everything else. Now, let's see. A secondary color. Do we have... Ooh, we have a crew emblem. Interesting. So we're going to be matching the secondary color with our crew emblem, which, if you know the Bullshit Party emblem, is red. Probably this red. Or this red. I don't know. Let's go with the... Ooh, chameleon. Interesting. What chameleon colors do we have? Oh, we have a red chameleon? You know what? I'm just going with it. Also, it's free. The bullshit party logo is kind of small, but I'm gonna take it. And here we are, outside. And one thing that I want to say is that I'm really disappointed by the front lights that we put on the fenders. Oh, actually, I'm double disappointed. They don't even light up. Wow, that sucks. Okay, disappointment over. Now, let's see. Is it still an all-wheel drive vehicle? Of course it is, Jamie. Now, I wonder how it's gonna perform. Wow, it's so weird to drive. I'm just flooring it right now, and you see how difficult it is for the vehicle to get traction. Wow, this is such weirdness. In any case, for the promotion of the Sherp, from what I understand and from what I know, as I said at the beginning of the video, it's supposed to be like the be-all, end-all, all-terrain vehicle that you can literally climb mountains on and drive through oceans. And yes, drive through oceans, because it's, at the end of the day, still a car. Now, I am really curious, and I don't really remember that, how it's gonna perform on water and just basically going on water, off water, and all that good stuff. In terms of performance after fully upgrading it, honestly, I see no difference. The traction, the handling, the traction actually is pretty decent, but the handling is really weird. As you can see, it's really easy to just lose control of the vehicle. It's very slow. It's not supposed to be fast, but I just want to point that out, that it's really, really slow. And this is one of the only vehicles, probably aside from the Blaze Aqua, that are amphibious. I'm not counting the Toreador, which in my opinion is still a horrible car. Even though you might not disagree with me, watch my video if you want to hear my thoughts on it. But yeah, this is one of the only amphibious vehicles, and it's a pretty cool one at that. It's not going to win any races in terms of its speed, but as I said, I don't think it's supposed to be that. I think you're supposed to be just taking this baby on missions and going through water and through mud and through everything, and basically having a good time with it. Can we jump the curb? Of course we can, because we're driving an amphibious vehicle. Now let's see how difficult it is. Is it gonna be to just drive in the water? As you can see, just going slow, slow, slow. And at some point, the tires just become the propellers of the vehicle. And I have to say, driving this thing on water just makes sense. As awkward it is to drive it on land, that's how comfortable it is to drive this thing on water, if you understand what I mean. Just everything about this vehicle screams, give me water. And yeah, I'm really, I was not expecting to like driving this as much. Something that I'm noticing is that the animation for the tires is kind of stuck, because I believe the tires are supposed to be spinning while it's in water. Let's see, let's put the brake on. There we go, it's fixed. But yeah. Do I recommend this vehicle for $2.4 million? I don't think so. But getting it for free from the Lucky Wheel, I don't think you can go wrong with it. It's just so much fun to be able to literally go everywhere with it. I think I made a video when this was originally on the Podium, going to the depths of the ocean or to the mountain on the middle of the map. I don't remember exactly where, but I remember this being incredibly capable. Maybe my memory is faulty. In any case, I'm gonna link the video right here in the top left-hand corner. Actually, the top right-hand corner. Scratch that. If you want to check it out. So go check that video out. If you want to hear my opinion, yeah. Go get it from the Lucky Wheel. Totally worth it. Save yourself $2.5 million. It's a really cool novelty. You're not going to win any races, of course, with it. But it's just cool to know that you're not going to be able to drown with this. And with that, I think it's actually time to end the video. Thank you so much to everybody that voted on the poll once again. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please like, please subscribe, share amongst your friends. The more people watch this video, the better it's gonna perform. And we all know how the YouTube algorithm really works, so yeah. Thanks so much for watching once again, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Now let's see if we can make this a submarine. Guess not.